Hello everybody, Anthony Gonzalez here with another weekly update. This one from the Western Reserve National Cemetery in Seville. So busy week back in the district. These are always my favorite weeks. A handful of things that we did. Whenever we're home, we try to basically visit with as many constituents and businesses as humanly possible. So that's the bulk of this, but three sort of highlights that I want to mention. Number one, here at the Western Reserve Cemetery, our first bill that was signed into law as a standalone was the Battlefield Cross Act, as you've heard me talk about before. The idea behind that bill came directly from this cemetery in Elton Boyer, who I've talked about before. And so we wanted to come here, meet with the leadership team, but also just tour the cemetery and kind of see the fruits of our labor. So I'm very excited to be here. Always a pleasure and an honor to be at this cemetery. So that was number one. Number two, also in the Veterans Front, we had another one of our medal ceremonies at the MAPS Museum. If you haven't been there, you should go. It's amazing. They have all these sort of historical aircraft and different items that you can look at and read about the great veterans in our area and community. We presented awards or medals to over 6 veterans. We had a Purple Heart recipient, a Bronze Star, and all different types of folks. So just a testament to how strong our veteran community is here and how lucky we are to have heroes living in and amongst our community. Very humble people, don't typically talk about their service, but just amazing folks. And so that was an honor. One of my favorite things as a member is to do those. And then lastly, we had a roundtable on the suicide issue, in particular youth suicides. So there has been an 80% increase in youth suicides over the last decade in our country. For those down in Stark County, this hit hard in 2017, where we had a rash of suicides in our youth community, and then one in Canal Fulton just recently. And so I introduced a bill that I'm hoping to get through the House this week, but it's already passed out of committee, which would help fight that by providing research and more dollars to understanding the issue so that we can combat it. Obviously, an enormous issue. I can't imagine the pain for a community and a family that goes through this. But we had a great roundtable. We had providers, we had the medical community, we had survivors, families who had loved ones take their own life, and we also had community leaders around the table. And so the good news is I think our community is committed to doing everything we can. The sort of contagion that happened down in Stark has largely ended. You're always vigilant, obviously, but I think the progress that's been made is really important. And my hope for this roundtable was that we have a start with one bill, but that hopefully we can take the ideas out of it and really come forward with some more ideas in Congress to make sure that this doesn't happen and that we can reverse what is a very alarming trend right now. So that's it for this weekly update. As always, thank you for allowing me to be your representative. Thanks.